Hello, I'm Heidi Stewart, Acting Director. In May, we recognize National Correctional Employees Week, National Nurses Week, and Public Service Recognition Week. We celebrated all of you who exemplify professionalism, integrity, and strength in the face of a difficult and often dangerous work environment. You all play a vital role in the criminal justice system. All our work sites held award ceremonies and other celebrations, with statewide awards celebrated the following week in Salem. It's always a great time to be able to recognize and celebrate the many of you that go above and beyond what's required of you. My gratitude to all of you, especially those who have given years and even decades to serve this department and our community. Your experience, perspectives, commitment, and tenacity are commendable, not just in May, but every single day of the year. The month of June brings us Pride Month and Juneteenth. Our single ply provides good historical information on both these. Desert Waters is proposing the first week of June be designated National Correctional Family Appreciation Week. Indeed, correctional family members make deep sacrifices to continue accommodating and supporting their loved one who works in corrections, often at a cost to themselves. We are happy to support this initiative to ensure our families know how grateful we are for their support. Many employees across our department at all levels are eligible or will soon be eligible for retirement. This is why succession planning is so important. Do you have a plan for your career in the next 5 years, 10 years? There are many opportunities for promotions, work in other areas, and leadership training, all within DOC or from other sources. I encourage you to look at other areas of the agency. Think outside the box and explore your potential. Do you need some guidance or advice as you look forward? Reach out to someone you admire, ask them to mentor you, or contact our professional development unit for leadership training opportunities, and keep an open mind to the possibilities. As you know, our number one priority is filling positions to reduce overtime and improve wellness. Since the beginning of the year, we hired 145 new correctional officers and are currently processing 365 applications. We have an active nationwide recruitment campaign through All-Star Talent with a focus on EOCI and TRCI, our two institutions with the highest vacancy rates. This past year, we lost 97 correctional officers due to retirement or other factors. In addition to this, 33 COs promoted. While our recruitment efforts are getting people in the door, it's hard to see improvement. We are watching the number of employees eligible to retire closely. This group could continue to impact our progress since 355 Security Series staff are eligible for retirement. However, retirements may not be our biggest issue with turnover. Employee Services is analyzing the data so we know exactly what's driving our turnover and where we need to focus our efforts. In February, I asked you to let me know if you are proud to work for DOC. Last month, I shared some of the preliminary results. Here are the details. To start, we've put your input into several buckets. Most of the comments in these areas were not positive. Wellness, just a poster, doesn't mean anything with OT so high. Wellness isn't a thing. Staff morale, retention is not a priority. Heroes to zeros, new staff more important. Compensation, training, management, culture, HR, professional reputation, communication. We don't share enough of the positive. Recognition, direction or lack thereof. EDI and B, many comments around woke culture. We are now discussing next steps, what actions we will take to mitigate some of these concerns and develop strategies to address the negative. Many responses we received were also positive, and that brings me hope. Some of you come from generations of corrections professionals, and you take pride in changing lives. DOC does have a strong sense of camaraderie for many. Keep talking to each other, to your supervisors, and to the leadership team. We are listening. I will keep you updated on our progress through these videos. We will also provide other survey opportunities for you to provide feedback. My goal for future surveys is to get a response rate of at least 50%. I truly want to hear from you. And now for our monthly DOC Spotlight. I spoke briefly during my last video about the dire problem of drugs in our institutions. Drugs in our institutions create a dangerous environment for both employees and AICs. 2 AICs were found in the library at Santiam Correctional Institution. Both AICs had bluish-gray skin tones and were unresponsive. The 2 AICs had overdosed. Due to the quick action by several SCI staff, the AICs were given Narcan, CPR, and eventually taken to Salem Hospital. The 2 lives were saved and a positive outcome was achieved. Thank you, SCI team. That's it for this month's briefing. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Be well and be safe.